Hi, and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name's Chris, and it's fantastic to have you back with us for another video. And in today's video, we're going to have a look at some of the exchanges. You may or may not have realized we had a live stream this morning, and we actually had a look at liquidations. And we flagged something about OKX, and they reached out. And rather interesting, actually. So we're going to dig into what was said in the communication, and maybe we will jump on a call with them to find out more, because I think it's really interesting, and yeah, we should share with the community, right? Like, we highlight this stuff, the stuff we see in the data, and if it turns out that the data is perhaps being manipulated by many parties, we should probably talk about that as a potential, right? And not clear the air, but like, let's just put everything out there, right? And people can go away and make their own decisions. And I think that's really important. And I think it's always important to have an open mind. And that is why I'm making this video. Like, it's not often that you get somebody from an exchange that you've called out reach out to you, and try to explain things. So let's sort of dig into all that stuff. I think people should definitely stay until the end of this video and see what comes of it. I'm really eager to get your views and opinions. So let's dig into this stuff, and let me know whether you think we should have a call with OKX. I think we should, because I think it's nice of them to reach out and try to explain things, and maybe we can learn some more things. And I think if we can learn more, then that's a good thing for the community. But I think it's really important to have an open mind. But let's sort of get down to the desktop. Let's have a look at everything. So before we do get into that, I do want to talk about this. The Democrats push to eliminate the debt ceiling, allowing unlimited government borrowing. Really interested. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on that, because I thought I had to get that in the video. But let's move on. So Nick does a bit of a talk on liquidations. And for those of you that may or may not know, liquidations was how we kind of stumbled on the fact that FTX were having some trouble, right? And we kind of highlighted that to our audience, and a lot of people were on the right side of that because of what we highlighted, and that was the fact that they had above average liquidations. And Nick started to highlight OKX as one that has climbed the ranking significantly. We're at 33.62% at the moment as I record this video. Again, higher than the many that you would expect to see. So I think rightly so, these things need to be called out, and I love the fact that the exchange has actually been in touch. I think that's a really positive thing, and you can tell that they're trying to do some stuff that I guess legitimizes their company, and brings, I guess, some trust to what they're doing. And I completely get that. And as a business owner myself, I think I would like somebody to at least hear my side. And Nick and myself are very open-minded when it comes to stuff like this. We are here really just presenting what we see and how we see it. And feel free to obviously let us know if you think different. Like I say, it's important to be open-minded, right? And if you're not right, then stick your hands up. I mean, this isn't really about being right or wrong. This is just about the data. And it's really interesting, actually, because in the email that we got, we were told to have a look at this particular tweet. And I am going to link this in the Discord for people to read through. And it was basically, "Hi all, FYI, as of 27th of April 2021, Binance will no longer provide all liquidations, unfortunately. They provide only one liquidation order per second. APR change log here." And that's on GitHub. Look, I don't know if this has changed since this was posted, but it was only posted in May 2021, so it wasn't that long ago. The other thing that was I was told to have a look at was this tweet here from I guess this was the CEO of Bybit. Yeah, there you go, co-founder of Bybit. One of the platforms actually offer 100% data transparency. There are others, but the others are either restricting or hiding some of their key data. People seem to be more interested in sitting on us for being honest rather than questioning others and their shady data. And one of the things that was highlighted in this tweet was the fact that they were kind of trying to say that Bybit were really quite high because they had a lot of newbies. Um, you know, this was Willy Woo that highlighted this, um, and pros down here really interesting. And it goes on. We don't have as many alts. We are not a top. We're not top for OI and volume. How is it possible that we are so high on liquidations compared to others? We run a different price? Question mark. We have more clients than the top dogs. If you compare the numbers, it's quite obvious. So I think what's being said here is actually, look at these tweets, and then actually, try to I guess, summarize for you is I guess what the OKX and what Bybit are saying is actually they're being transparent, and the others perhaps aren't being transparent, and manipulating, like, it's basically manipulated data, right? They're just putting out some of it, not all of it. And that could be true, right? And we should look at that, and we should basically then kind of, I guess, question what is the point of the liquidation data, right? If it's not going to be a level playing field and everybody's going to be transparent. So you never know. The likes of ZZ and some of these other exchanges, maybe they'll do what OKX did and reach out and again try to put us right, or put us in more of a better position to understand. So looking at this stuff does make me raise questions of some of the other exchanges. I guess my thought process, and I don't know, I can't talk for Nick, but my thought process is pretty much that the APIs and the data would just be the same from each of the exchanges, and they would want to be transparent. But maybe that's blue sky world, and I couldn't be further from the truth. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts, your opinions in the comments below. Really interested to understand your thoughts and opinions. We have this from basically CEAM. Really like this news outlet. Crypto exchange OKX builds user trust by taking proof of reserves to the next level. This talks about, basically a third party doing this, and it's 105% in Bitcoin ratio, what users hold and what they have in their storage or their wallet. Again, for ETH, you've got the same in USDT. And what they're saying here is they have about 7.5 billion, available, and they're really trying to, I guess, hammer home the point that it's not their native asset. It's not, assets like FTX, for example. It's not FTT that they've got all of this backed against. It's actually Bitcoin and Ethereum and USDT and that side of things. So yeah, look, like this stuff. But again, I take all this stuff with a pinch of salt. I find it hard to figure out who to trust these days. But one thing that does stand out to me is not many exchanges or individuals that work at these exchanges take time out of their day to actually message you directly and offer to jump on a call and that sort of stuff. So for me, that speaks volumes. And yeah, look, I think I might take them up on that offer, see if I can understand more, learn more in the space. I'm sure Nick will probably feel the same. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. What would you like to know from OKX based on the information that we've just shared with you? Look, I am not against any particular exchange. I have no motive behind looking at the data, and nor is Nick. We are just purely trying to keep as many people safe in this space as possible. And it looks to me like OKX are doing the best that they can to demonstrate that they are the good people in this space. But look, let's see what comes back. Let's see if any other exchanges reach out. ZZ, Binance, what's going on? Let us know about your liquidations. Look, reach out by email. OKX can do it. Why can't you and your exchange do it? You're supposed to be the number one, supposed to be transparent. I believe that to be the case. Prove me right. Reach out, and hopefully people will snippet this and pass it on. And eventually we'll get the attention of some of these other exchanges. I'd really like to know whether we can actually get to a point where these liquidations are fully transparent and auditable, so that actually when we look at the data, it seems like it's accurate, and we can have a third party verify that it's accurate. That would be remarkable. That should be the space that we're in. And ZZ, obviously you talk about being the leader in the space. This is the sort of stuff that you need to lead from the front. Hopefully you're already doing that. I'm not suggesting that you're not, but it'd be great to hear your side. Happy to get a few exchanges on the channel to talk about these sorts of things, build trust together, work together as a crypto community. You guys are pioneers, leaders in the space. All of these exchanges that haven't been conducting themselves in some of the ways like FTX and many others. So let's have those talks, and let's bring trust back to exchanges. The door is open. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Mash up that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.